If you're watching this, it's because you want to understand why is it that you're not where you want to be. And it's because of this one word, trust. That's right, trust. So if you don't know me, my name is Coach Sheree. And what I do is I help high-performing women, the women who are almost 40 and over 40, in their 50s, 60s, and 70s, navigate those family relationships so that they can stop talking about their vision and start living their vision. Why do I help people with family relationships? Well, because I've noticed with women is that our family, it can drain our energy. So I want to give you back what you need for you to live your vision, which is your energy. Now, when it comes to the issue of trust, each one of you, listen, you can get to where you want to be, but you need to know the secrets about trust. And a lot of women don't understand it. So let me tell you how you can begin to be the woman that you've been called to be in your business, in your personal life, and in every aspect of your life. And it's because of this first secret. You weren't born to distrust. You were actually born to trust. Let me say it again. You were not born to distrust. You were born to trust. Now, how do I know this? Well, I would just say that no baby ever came into this world saying, I can do it all by myself. We are born as people to depend on people. And I always say I'm not an independent woman, I'm an interdependent woman. And your ability to trust people, guess what? It's going to hurt you or it can help you. So let me give you an example. I remember when I was in a lot of pain and I found myself needing to go to the chiropractor, and it required me to put my trust in her. And the reason why is because I was in pain. And what I've noticed in life, it's better to pay someone that you trust than to stay in pain. I'm going to say it again. It's better to pay someone that you trust than to stay in pain. You were not born to do everything all by yourself. Because girl, if you do it all by yourself, you will be doing bad all by yourself. So you were not born to distrust. You were actually born to trust. And I'm going to tell you another secret that a lot of people don't get when it comes to trust, especially high-performing women. And this is why. It's because as a high-performing woman, you are used to being the go-to girl. But every go-to girl needs a go-to girl. So I'm your go-to girl, and I want to help you with this next secret. And so it's number 2. A lot of women will say, well, I can't trust anyone. That's a misconception. It's not that you can't trust anyone. It's that you don't know how to trust people. I'm going to say it again. It's not that you can't trust anyone. It's that you don't know how to trust people. You know, in our lives, when we are impacted by people and we are vulnerable with them, we develop what's called wounds when there's distrust. So the truth is that you can trust people, but you've got to identify those right people. So I'm going to let you in on a secret that's really going to help you to identify people in your life that you can trust. And here it is. It's pretty simple. I want you to take the aspects of your life, your faith, your family, your finances, your physical health, and yourself. And I want you to just identify some people that you can trust in these areas. And here's why. In my coaching group, one of the things that we notice is that when women don't have people in their life that they trust with finances, generally they're not doing well in their finances. Let me say it again. When you don't have people in your life that you can trust with your finances, guess what? You won't be doing well in your finances. And here's another great secret. It's my final secret of today. It's not that you can't trust. More than likely, you don't know how to trust. I'm going to say it again. It's not that you can't trust. More than likely, you don't know how you can trust. So how is it that you as a high-performing woman can trust someone? Well, you're going to have to do something brave and uncomfortable. Here's what I say. I say that faith and discomfort coexist, but faith and comfort, they never coexist. So you have to begin to know how to trust people. Let me tell you what Dr. Henry Cloud says. He says that you can trust people by looking at a few things. Number 1, looking at their character. So who are the people around you that have good character? Number 2, you can look at their track record. There's a person that you want to get this advice from or this mentorship from or this coaching from. Do they have a track record? And then number 3, you want to look at their results. What are the results that this person can bring? Listen, there is no need in you getting advice from me about how to run a marathon. Why? Because girl, I have never ever run a marathon. Here's the truth. If you can't trust people, you'll only go so far, because our relationships move at the speed of people. So I've told you 3 things that every high-performing woman needs to know. These are secrets that most women are completely unaware of. Number 1 is that you weren't born to distrust. You're actually born to trust. You were never made to be the independent woman. You are made to be an interdependent woman. So what do you need to do to fix that? Well, more than likely, you've got to elevate your environment. And that environment needs to have built-in accountability. The second secret that we talked about is not that you can't trust, is that you don't know how to trust. How do you trust and who do you trust? So who are the women that you have in your life that encourage you, that speak life into you in your faith, in your finances, in your family? Girl, who do you know that you can trust with your soul and with yourself? And then number 3 is that a lot of women, they don't know how to trust. How can you trust people? Remember what I said about Dr. Henry Cloud. He said you need to look at a person's character, you need to look at their track record, and you need to look at their results. Listen, I love you. I believe in you. But girl, you will not go that far until you begin to trust people. Reach out to me. Let me know how I can help you. I want to see you be and do everything that you've been called to be and do. I love you. I believe in you. And we've had fun here today, but it's lights off me and it's lights on you. So go out, exercise this trust, take a bold step of faith, and nothing happens until you take action. So lights off me, lights back on you. Lights, camera, action. I'll see you next time.